question I've had online is, what is my setup for catching sharks and rays in the bay? It's really simple. I just kind of step it up a little bit more than what you buy at stores and whatnot. I'll show you a little bit of this P line here. So you can see it more visible versus my braid. So what I usually use is these sliders by Art in the East Bay. It's called Art's Custom Sliders. I'll put the info in the description of the video. He makes these by hand. They're really strong. I've rarely lost any. I think in the past year and a half I've lost 2, and that's because I got snagged up on 7 and had broke my line. But they're really cool. They don't break like the other regular plastic sliders. So just as anything else, you know, put your line through your slider. Okay, I use stronger swivels. That's why I'm able to pull the fish out of the water and up on the pier and whatnot. And as you want to say, I horse them in. Sharks, sharks and rays. These are really strong, really hard to bend. I usually go with the 200 to 350 pound and test in regards to my swivels. And from there, I'll just do what's normally your Palomar knot. Come here, put a little loop through here, swivels in there. Your basic Palomar knot is really good, really strong. And just, I'll do it again so you guys can see. Just loop, go right in there once, and get your swivels, put it through that loop, guide it all the way down, and just pull on it. That's all it is. Pull it nice and tight, and there goes that. Just cut a little tag end. Okay. Then from there comes the next part in my setup. Really, really important when I fish. You guys see me off Oyster Point or Burlingame Pier on the shoreline somewhere in the SF Bay. Really, really important component of my fishing. It's a custom leader that I use the hooks are sharp, wouldn't even come out of the bag. So what you do is you get one of these guys. This is your little bit ordinary sturgeon death rig that Hippo Loud makes at highest tackle. Okay, but I use a little stronger line. This is 135 pound copolymer line. I also use the same stuff in P-line, which is really good, but it's really strong, really abrasive, resistant. I've had sharks and sturgeon and everything caught on these things, and it rubs against rocks and all that stuff, even on the sharp diamonds on the sturgeon's back. As you watch in my videos, in my River Monster Sturgeon video, he had one hook in his mouth, one hook to the side of his cheek, and surprise, another one. So this is called the Triple Hippo. Normally for sharks I just use a regular standard death rig, but I get these made for me. They're really unique, really good. I use owner cutting point hooks. I use anywhere from a 5.0 to 9.0. And that's the setup right there. So, even this has got a big swivel on it. So I just clip that on. Get your weight. Okay. So you cast out. This is on a slider, like any other sliding sinker rig, but you have your shark killer right here. These guys are going to swing around, have your bait moving around. Once he latches onto it, grabs one, more than likely, one of these guys is going to swing around and get him too. He's not going to go nowhere. And that's what I use for sharks and rays in the bay. I've caught stripers on them. Everything else, really simple. Go talk to Hippo over at HIPPO'S in South San Francisco, and he'll set you up with some sturgeon death rigs. Like I said, for sharks, you need 2 really big hooks. So I'd go 9/0 and tell him Steve-O sent you, and he'll know exactly what to make for you. He'll make you some stronger line. He usually runs 100-pound on his leader. I ask for a little more, 140, 135. It's just a little more security, because you don't know what you're going to encounter out there. So that's it. So you got your Arcs custom sliders, strong swivel, your Palomar knot, and your death rig, and your bait of choice. And that's what I do for my sharks and on my shore fishing in the bay. Even on a boat, I've used this for a lot of species. So yeah, check them out and let me know what you guys think, how it works for you, and I'll see you guys out there in the water. Keep them rods bent, guys. Later.